All right, ladies and gentlemen, hi, and welcome to Rifted Gamers, episode 89. Sorry that we took so long to get on, but now we are. We had to get some technical difficulties out of the way. I was looking for some new combat armor sheets for everybody that I saved on my wife's computer and didn't transfer to my own. For some reason, it didn't update on my OneDrive. All kinds of weird shit. But we got it done. Last game, everybody was back at the Temporal Fortress, and they were trying to get ready to go back to Odin's Gate because they had done some scouting a game before that and found out that they were way outmatched with gunpowder and soldiers, because there was a bunch of neo-Nazi or actual Nazis that had converted to Ode and was serving Ode through the Robinson clan. If any of you guys don't probably know about that, but we'll get into that later on in the game here. I don't know why that says. Let me put on the Palladium map. That's where we are in Palladium. I will go and I will zoom in here, or try to. It's not letting me. Fuck it. We are in the Yinthoth jungle, which is southern jungle. You'll see some rivers there. I don't know if you guys can see this little. Yeah, it shows up right here. We are right about here in the Yinthoth jungle, and they are in in the Temporal Fortress, getting ready to go back to assault that temple of Ode. All right, guys. So, where were we?
Well, we had some time given to us to kind of gather resources, get healed up, and
Right.
we had, 24 hours? So...
All right. So if you guys look at that armor sheet that Steel is dropping in your file right now, that's the MBAS or Con armor. It's a medium battle armor suit. There's been some TW changes to it. I would say to go over that sheet so you guys know it, because there are some little goodies in there. So. And I'm not going to tell you about them.
Right. Elvin dropped yours.
Yep.
Becca dropping yours now.
Okay.
But there's some really cool stuff in there. Oh,
Scott
Bill's
dropping
not
yours.
here, so I can't tell him about the coalition armor. You know that he was wanting some kind of biografted armor, but that's only for coalition soldiers. Unfortunately, if he decided he was really a coalition soldier, that means he went AWOL, and the little bomb in his head exploded, and his character's dead. That sucks. So.
Mandy just dropped yours.
We don't want that, but that's exactly what would happen if you play the Coalition Soldier with that technology. So he can be either a Titan juicer or a Coalition juicer.
Lexi
All right,
just
guys.
dropped yours.
It's pretty neat stuff. There's also a survival pack. If you look at that, you guys will kind of like that too.
Did you just say he killed Bill?
No,
No.
no. Bill was wanting this cybernetic armor that is only specifically for Coalition soldiers, and the implants that it comes with a bomb in your head. So,
Shit.
like, if he decided that's what he wanted, well, that he got that, but it
Jaden
came
just
with the
dropped
bomb in
yours.
his head too. Nobody will
Not
survive that.
good.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Brandon just dropped yours.
moving along. So, does anybody have any business they want to finish in the Temporal Fortress before we move on? I think there
Oh,
are some
I asked
issues.
if I could get some gems.
Some gems. How many and what type?
Well, they would probably each be at least 2 carats. So they could carry 8 spells.
Okay.
And,
So how many gems did you want?
well, I still have my gold one that I have charged since I've been here.
Yeah, that's the one
with the
that
gold-
recharges though,
That,
right?
that recharges.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
special.
And I have one of the emeralds that had some PPE stored in it, but I don't remember how much, and I don't know where my notes are.
I think it was 50 PPE that's stored in the emerald.
It may have been, and I haven't tried to use it since I stored it, but
Yeah.
I could have stored more in, right? Well, it's here.
So I know that it depends on the carat weight of the emerald.
What really happened is I lost my list on my inventory.
Oh, so you lost your.
So I have no idea what I had.
So to
I
avoid that in
deleted
the
it.
future,
And leaning over the keyboard.
let's try to draw. Like that's why I have those files so that there's a copy. So it.
Yeah, but
you might
I
want
don't
to.
have one of those.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but future
I
reference.
had it in my one notebook, and
Ah.
one day I was editing it and leaned across the keyboard, and the next thing I knew, everything was gone, and I
Oh
couldn't get it back.
no!
Yeah, it
Ah.
sucks. I was pretty pissed. I managed to stop it before it got to the weapons, but I lost all my herbs, I lost all my stones, I lost
Oh shit!
all the good stuff.
Oh, we should have went over that. Oh man. Yeah. So the Temporal
Anyway.
Fortress, you are able to restock any of the herbs you needed. I know you have a jacket that has many pockets for herbs, right?
Right, yeah, for my herbs, yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to restock your herbs before you go. I'm pretty sure that's something you would do.
Right.
And as far as gems, you can have up to 50 carats worth of gems. Stones.
Okay.
That's
I know
it.
I had a ton of emeralds, but
They are
the amethyst and ruby piece.
they are
Because of
very
fire
stingy
and
with
clear
the
quartz.
precious gems in the Temporal Fortress, but they know what you're growing up, so they authorize that. They said that they had to take these from Natosa's personal stash.
Oh no.
and that it might behoove you later on to replace them.
Okay. Sure. If I find a place I
I
can
think
replace them
so,
with, yeah.
yes.
Right, because they literally took from the tithing.
From Tosa's treasure,
Yeah,
from the tithes, yeah.
to get you
We'll
the
definitely
gems.
have to replace those.
They got,
Okay.
Where did you order from them?
Maya's?
Oh, I don't think we've ever ordered from them.
Yeah, we have. Oh, that's just your guacamole.
Oh, okay.
These are your beans.
What did we get?
So it's Mexican,
Yes.
not Italian, not Chinese.
No,
It's Mexican Chinese.
it's Mexican. This is Dad's. No, that isn't. This is Dad's. Those are yours.
Chicken doesn't pay attention.
Oh, usually comes in one big that.
Oh no,
Alright.
then that is yours.
You got
Did
the
everybody
tequila?
find their armor
No.
sheets?
Never mind.
Yes.
Yours is right here.
No.
I don't know.
So Julian, I should have dropped it directly in
Where
your
did you
file.
get it?
Should be where you keep your character sheet.
Who's
Did you
it?
not see it?
Mine.
No, I'll double look again.
Okay, I'm
Whose is that?
Those are beans and rice. That's for me.
Healthy and
That's mine.
Con survival pack.
Yes.
Where's
Con
Lily's?
W survival pack
Lily's,
and
she
Con
already
and
took
bash
hers.
sheet.
Okay.
Do we have
Oh, can I get a fork?
Yeah.
All right. So everybody has a
No, I don't
survival
see it.
pack. Everybody has that armor.
Alright,
The only one who
I
can't wear that armor, the only ones who can't,
the juicers?
are the two juicers. They're too big for that armor,
Silverware.
but they will be
Oh,
issued.
Not in
nice.
here.
Hey Julian, which are you in your character sheet right now?
Yes.
Is there a fork?
Jaden's getting them.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that shared with you and David. Yeah.
Is it the Julian 2022 Rifted Valkyries game?
No, it's Emma Station Starflower.
Oh, duh.
Anastasia stuff.
Alright.
It's
here's
good to
what
see
I'm
you.
gonna
Yeah,
do.
he's no good anymore, huh?
Anastasia, we have not seen you for a while. It's good to see you. We're glad you're here.
Yeah,
So what
it's been
I'm
a
gonna
rough couple
do-
of
I've
Look
heard.
at it.
I'm just gonna put it directly on your character sheet.
How
How
much
much
metal does this armor have?
Metal.
Yeah.
So that is TW armor, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, what's TW stand for?
Techno Wizard.
Techno Wizard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that wouldn't matter.
You knew that, you were just testing us.
Yep, I see you in there now. I didn't know that. Alright, cool.
That armor is kind of like the Warlock power armor from United Wizards of Warlock. It's not as powerful, but in its own way, it has some cool power. All right,
So theoretically, I should really print this, shouldn't I?
you probably want to.
You should have a hard copy and then the computer copy.
Melvin
See,
got
I
a
can't
haircut.
open.
No.
Oh, you just noticed.
Ah, found him.
Send my son off for a fork, and my wife.
And he got
Oh, you let
lost,
him
did he?
escape?
And then
He
Mecca
got
gets
lost.
lost too.
They went through the wrong portal.
They did. All right, so Ravuk, I've been talking to him over texting during the week, and he told me that he would come to you guys and says, I believe we have, I guess I'll just play him. We have a dilemma in our goals. You folks are trying to get back within the good graces of Natosa,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore, however, I am in the good graces of Natosa, and I am also a conclave of the third conclave. It says, at this point, I cannot I was told, I had divine vision, that I cannot call on my conclave rights in order to help within this mission.
Oh, crap.
Because, well, you guys are out of favor.
Because we suck.
There is a way I could call upon my conclave abilities, and that is if we conquered this tower in the name of my conclave.
Can't join a conclave.
Well, the thing is, Lord Ravuk is a member of the Third Conclave, which was formed around Gadgeus Aurelius and not the Source.
My guess is that that will prevent us from getting recognized and back into good graces. So my vote is no.
He's like, no, of course not. Of course that would help. You would get back into good graces just under the third conclave.
So instead of us forming a conclave,
Would you like to roll like a sense motivation?
I know it's
I
there.
heard the motivation there.
Okay,
Heard the
so you
motivation
guys
there.
totally understand. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yep. My vote is still no.
I mean,
Well-
using my conclave abilities will give us an advantage, though. He told me
Which
that.
specific?
He asked me to press upon you guys.
Yeah, I understand. Which conclave abilities are you referring to?
Eddie.
it'd be like that, isn't it?
I refuse to get involved in the jockeying of position between avatars. So no.
Well, I mean, that there shows that you are jockeying and positioning between avatars.
Unless we're just serving Natosa, the source himself. I mean, wouldn't
No,
isn't
go
that the
again.
whole point of forming a conclave is to
Serve Natosa.
serve Natosa?
Yes. But we serve Natosa through an avatar.
So why is it so important that it needs to be this avatar?
Because he's the avatar of the third conclave.
Right. Again, what is so? I mean, is there a significance? Will it help in bringing Natosa sooner or to fruition
Hey.
quicker? Like
Well, the third conclave definitely has its accomplishments.
yes, it's one of the conclaves that's gotten the furthest of resurrecting Natosa.
Yes, and by you teaming up with the third conclave, we can further Natosa's goals sooner.
What's in it for
You
you?
haven't even gotten very far down this path, and you're already jockeying for the glory.
Oh, poor baby.
I was merely stating that I cannot use any of my conclave powers in order to help us defeat Odin. If I were to invite you into the third conclave, though, after you are in his good graces, then the glory would be yours as well.
But like,
Can you blame him?
We were-
You're really I can barely hear you. It's very like a mumble almost. Sorry. Can everybody else, are you guys hearing the same thing I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super quiet
It was
for
super
Brandon.
quiet.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah, much better. We can hear you now.
I mean, can you really blame him for wanting to recruit? I mean, we could do the same thing in his position.
It's standard procedure. This is how things are done. You guys go ahead and vote. I'll abide by whatever you decide, but I'm out.
Brings us- I really don't want to push upon anything. I do value your opinion. Asclepius. Sorry, I was thinking Prometheus. Is that the same? You have so many names.
First name, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Prometheus. I was just merely saying that.
Prometheus Asclepius, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Asclepius Scylla, yes.
Right. I was just saying by the third conclave would grant us use of third conclave assets.
No.
I, as a DM, in no way is encouraging you guys to go this way. I was just asked to press upon you with Lord Ravook's request.
Yeah, this is totally removed. This
I
is
can-
totally removed.
I can absolutely see him doing this. You are playing him very well.
Yes, yes.
But you think there's an ulterior motive for Dr. Asclepius?
100%.
I don't
Yes.
have an ulterior motive. I just want
I
the
don't
glory
know,
of
of course.
Natosa being resurrected.
Then we can do that
Right.
with any conclave, though. We can create our own and rise to power. And, I mean, of course, that's Raylan talking about rising to power. I'm shutting up now.
Of course you can. Of course. I was just offering the services of the third conclave to you.
So let me get this. Let me get this right. If we go with we do this in the glory of the third conclave, we can use their assets, but we're not part of it until we beat the mission, until we beat Odin's tower. So what's the difference?
Until we get back in favor, which might not happen after we defeat this tower.
I'm in bad favor or
Sorry,
something?
hold on.
You're not.
Honestly, no, you're fine. But
No,
Prometheus,
you joined us after we get excommunicated.
By association.
not
Okay.
really. But Prometheus, it's been made very clear to us that this tower, this mission is what will get us back in favor.
I have the utmost faith that this group can do what's required of it.
Same here.
Well, of course, I do too.
And I would prefer that any glory that is had go to our avatar and my goddess.
Does that mean you're forsaking Natosa?
No, I
No.
said
He
our
said my avatar.
and my goddess.
Okay.
We have an avatar?
Yeah, we do.
We have an avatar, yes, that we serve,
Oh, okay.
With Michael Sia.
yes.
Ace Medeva, what is your opinion? You are of the third conclave.
You need to get on.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
I am. But considering recent events, I feel that I don't have to worry about my personal good graces.
By the way, does she have to stay?
It's the
with
rest
us?
of you, however.
I think, did she cut out? I think she cut out. I didn't
No,
hear the last part of it.
she's
Oh.
she's that was a
Yeah.
That was a
heavy
pregnant
silence.
No, No,
Yeah,
my
there's
my
nothing more that needs to be said
computer
there.
is lagging, so she was still talking, and there's no like voice, and I'm like, oh no.
Well.
Oh, okay.
Well, my fellow party members, I do not have to worry about being out of the good graces of Nertosa either. Or I am in the good graces of Nertosa. That's why I was offering you my services as a third conclave member. I could bring in resources such as a dropship or tanks, a whole division of rangers that is
As
under the
another
great
fellow.
Ropenthal name.
Yes.
As another fellow.
That's
Third
yet
conclave. I
yet
support
another
that.
reason for me not to. Not to support that.
You want to support a fellow conclave of Nertosa?
This is quite a lot of
Of the
pressure
third conclave.
right before we do this. Now we have to sit around and vote, and can we just get on with our mission?
Yes, we have something we've been directed to do. We have no time for deciding.
Well, I mean, still need to finalize equipment draws.
What did you say?
We still need to finalize equipment draws.
I throw something at him.
What?
That's literally what we were talking about before we were interrupted.
No, it wasn't an interruption. It was an offering. I have vast resources that I could use to help you.
Thank you for your offer. It is appreciated.
We decline?
Hey, Dave.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
He mutters something under his breath.
I am new to the. I will stay and not vote.
I'll abide by whatever my goddess decides.
damn.
See,
Damn it.
a vote for me is a vote for someone
A vote for
who
you?
can make decisions. A vote for
Uh-oh.
my
Wait, are we
conclave.
voting for a leader of our troop?
Obviously,
That's not.
Prometheus can't even make a decision on his own, and nor can this Melvin fellow.
I think we're done here.
Why are we
Yeah.
done here?
To be honest, it's not that I can't make a decision. Is that
He made a
I
sound
have
point.
I'm new to this and I have no idea what's going on. So I can say yes or no, but I'm just saying yes and no, a shot in the dark.
Yes, but you are supposed to be a future conclave rising up from the ashes.
Ravuk, really, we don't have time for this. We don't. Just let's figure out our weapons or whatever
You're not getting it.
whatever you said, and we need to go.
I said you wait early this morning. Gonna have
Part
to
of
wait.
the figuring out weapons is whether I can bring a division of rangers with us.
Actually, maybe this
Okay,
is a good
well
idea.
let's ixnay on the Rangers for right now. Can we need
There we go.
yes. Yeah.
He
Child.
repeats
Just
something
be a
under his
child.
breath again, and he says, "Well, I will excuse myself for now. I will meet you when you are prepared." And he turns
So
around.
he's not coming with us at all?
No, he
He just
is.
said he was going to meet us when we're prepared.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, okay.
right.
Hey, Dave, bit of a side question. I am sorry for asking this right now.
Go for it.
Do the Embass armors have a battle net? Like, can we look up other people in the party's information, such as the location of MDC? Like, can we check on other people's help?
Only the unit. Only the unit
Okay.
commander.
Got it.
Yes.
And that is so that people keep doing their job and not worrying about people that are injured.
That does make sense. Okay. Again, I just got completely.
But did you read in those?
Yes, I did. Sorry. I tried to move back in here. I did read through it. That's why I was asking, because I didn't see that particular information.
So,
But
if you look down, there's some stem packs in there.
I saw them.
I'm letting you guys know that those stem packs can be used while you are taking an action. Because, again, when you guys put on each of your suits, it's going to come up with, you need to give your suit a name. There's an AI on board on each suit.
Oh shit, we have to name it?
Yep. So, you guys can do an instruction. You could say, like, Becca said she was going to name hers Ash. And she could say, Ash, hit me with a heal stem pack. That's under 15 words. So she can still take her action.
Ah,
Okay?
Mine's name is asshole.
Okay.
mine's is Betsy.
I'm gonna stick with T.
Betsy.
I recommend monosyllable names.
Oh, really? Alright, bitch.
John Wilson's gonna name his John Wilson.
John. JW. It's going to be JW.
Oh, yeah.
How about Little Willie?
Little Willie.
Hey, he got better.
I didn't do that.
That's funny.
Anyways. Alright, I got the name up on the top here.
Well,
Okay.
Nynaeve, I think we should vote to use the third conclave.
That's because we're part of the third conclave.
I know.
Do we get suits too?
Use a body.
I don't use bodies.
Oh yeah, you're the clean one.
You're the good fairy.
Oh, yeah. I'm the clean good fairy.
Clean doesn't necessarily mean good.
Well, you heard her. She said, you're the clean good fairy.
You're the prude, Harry.
You guys are both equal.
No, I wouldn't call Nynaeve a prude, not with her.
No.
She's just a copycatter. I was the one who does the sounding. She just copies me.
That's not true. I spent many years looking for a suitable sounding partner.
And now you have found one in JW.
Yes. Okay. And also that
Which-
other guy. Oh, Tarkin. Right? Is it Tarkin? No, it's the Irish guy. The Scottish guy.
I would just give some side eye to Hamish.
I don't even know what a Scottish guy. I'm from England. Yes, of course.
Same thing.
Oh, shit.
Just stop it. Three nations.
Right? Call me prude. I'm not prude.
Alright.
So do we get suits?
I don't know if you get the suit.
I was
Do
talking.
they have Ferryside MBAS suits?
I was
Couldn't one of them, Nynaeve should be able to operate it with her.
telemechanics.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Techno
telemechanics.
Wizard though.
It's a.
Oh.
It also has an AI on board.
Oh yeah. I know.
I think you'd be
That's
better
why I
off with an
wanted it.
android
I
or a
thought we
robot.
could be friends.
But I don't know if you can use one. Why don't you guys? Yeah, that guy who just came by to give us the keys to ours. Perhaps there are some for fairies. I don't
Oh,
know.
what way did they go?
I think he went down to, you know where we meet with that other guy, what's his name? Kalik. In the administration building?
Are we in
Okay.
the conference room right now?
Yeah.
Are we?
I'm gonna point to the door to his office.
Oh. Yeah. See, Felix office. Right there. We were just there.
I go right through it.
Don't you remember?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a door. You smash through his door, and you take 66 damage.
No. You meant like
I mean,
open the
we're just being honest,
door.
that should be higher.
Oh, you opened the door? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said you went through it.
I
I'm
meant.
not gonna lie, Becca. I heard the same thing Dave did.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
what I thought too.
And with Nynaeve's like,
I wasn't thinking like that, but yeah, no,
All right.
I get it. Okay.
so you open the door and you go through it. Kalik is sitting there. You see him. He's talking to the computer, and it's typing on. He looks up. Ah, Miss Nynaeve. He stands up.
Hey, are we getting suits too?
Are we getting what?
Suits.
You would like one of our experimental micronized suits.
I do. Yeah, because it has an AI on it, and we can be friends.
You can name it Ken.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yes. Please.
Here goes the song. I can hear it in my head.
I promise I won't sound you.
I'm not sure that the micronized units are working yet.
Is it just weird? Did that sound like a threat?
It says, let me check.
Can I go with you?
I'm very busy right now. And you are in a meeting. So, by the time you are ready to leave, I will have an answer for you.
And a suit?
If they're ready.
Okay, thank you.
That was a request of the Third Conclave quite some time ago, that we make the fairies some sort of combat armor. We will see. The problem we are having is the weight and your wings.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. You need to outfit it with wings. Or holes.
And we haven't been able to test
Rocket
do
boosters.
testing on fairies in order to.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to do that. That's not very nice. Oh. And it's Techno Wizard. You're not using fairies, are you?
What do you think happened to dogs?
Well, as
I
you
mean-
can see, we have made great innovations. with
My
dogs.
home is here. You used my fairies?
No.
Those were my sisters and brothers.
Uh-oh.
We didn't use any fairies. What are you talking about? Your family's here.
My family's here. This is where I was born. One time.
You were born here. In the
Yeah.
Temple
Well, one of the times, yes.
One of them.
Another time, I split open Rowan's face and went out that way. Another time, I was in an egg and I hit a car windshield.
I remember that.
I remember that one.
No. Well, no. I didn't even know your fairies were here.
Don't tell my mom though.
Where are they?
They're here. Well, they're in the garden,
Where's that?
the temporal garden. It.
I've never heard of the Temple Gardens.
Oh yeah, no, it's somewhere around here. I can teleport there, so I'm not really sure. I've never had to fly through it, but yeah, you probably don't want to go there because it's locked and there's a very angry fairy.
We'll have to check this out.
Well, I mean, if the really angry fairy asks about Raylikin and me, we're dead.
I'm gonna have to investigate that.
Well, wait, but don't tell her.
Of course not. I think they're waiting for you back in your meeting hall, though. And like I said,
Yeah.
it's gonna take me a little bit to check on that suit.
Okay, All right. Yeah. Don't tell my mom, please. Thanks.
But she comes back in. Did you run away from home?
No. Technically, I didn't.
Did you fly away from home?
What? I told Kalik all about our home. And he's gonna go and investigate. And... Yeah.
What's he gonna investigate?
Where
he
are...
he can't get in there. The door's only this big.
Right? But, I mean,
Endoscope?
he's pretty smart. I'm sure he'll find a way. And, Mom...
He doesn't have the key.
Huh?
He doesn't have the key.
That's true. It's in my prison pocket.
Well, it's safe then.
Yeah.
Unless he puts his hand in there and takes it out.
Maybe you should keep it.
You want me to keep the prison pocket?
No. I want you to keep the key.
You want me to keep the key?
Yeah. I don't want to be a hand puppet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep the key. So you take it out and give it to her?
Uh-huh.
Cool. She puts it in the prison pocket.
There we
Now
go.
I got 2 keys.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So are we going? What are we doing? We're talking about weapons? Can I have a weapon?
You are a weapon.
True.
So, what are we doing, guys? What do you want to take on this adventure?
Well, what are the availability of ramjet rounds and the appropriate firearms?
Well, I don't know. Ramjet rounds? Hey, Nani, can you hack the system and see how many ramjet rounds are available?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna end great.
I'll go into Caleb's office and get into his computer.
Caleb's like, excuse me? What are you doing?
I thought you were leaving.
I'm finishing my work and then I'm going.
Oh, how long is that going to take?
Long enough. What do you need?
We need equipment. And weapons.
I think you were issued, or most of you were issued, armor.
Yeah, I
and a
know.
survival pack.
Weapons.
Right. What type of weapons would you guys like?
Oh, we
That's
just
what
had
you-
to ask you?
That's what you're going in there to figure out. What loadout do you want?
Oh, I don't... A big one?
You're 2 inches tall.
I have a big prison pocket. I once shoved a whole, like, huge thing up in there.
Yeah, Asmodeva.
Yep. Sorry, Asmodeva. But
Was
be
it
fair,
feet first
you-
or head
Weapons
first?
are
You
worse.
you were stung, so I mean, you were actually a really nice traveling companion. Very, very nice.
Smooth.
But I
You're
can
not
use
much
it
one for conversation, are you, Nandy?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so he wants to know how big our load is going to be.
Nandy, phrasing. Here's an idea. When you're gonna say something, think it in your mind first. And if it's gonna make you laugh,
Say it.
Then you should probably say it.
What the hell?
It'll make other people laugh. Yeah. But what he literally said
I
that.
think Ashma lost it.
Alright.
Alright, let's see here.
Okay. Identify
got-
problems. They have artillery. How are we going to deal with the artillery?
Well, best way to deal with artillery is artillery. A longer range artillery, that is.
That's okay.
Caleb, you guys hear Caleb's voice through the intercom. He's like, "You guys don't have access to artillery."
I kind of figured.
What about if we can't outrange them, maybe we can outmaneuver them? What about like hover cycles? What if we try for speed and maneuverability?
Can you use one?
Assuming
I don't know how
that they
to
do. Assuming we could even get those requisitioned, for sure most of us would crash within the first minute. Okay, first off, episode 6 was pure bullshit, and you all know it. No one but a Jedi can fly through a forest on a hover bike at those speeds. Secondly, we're trying to go for stealth. Well, I hope to go for stealth this time.
Actually, that would be a good idea. Do we have any way to sneak up on them?
Not driving a truck right on their front gate.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Well, I did include chameleon in my body armor that I got from the Templar Fortress. So I mean, there is that. We could try that way, but as soon as we get spotted, that element of surprise doesn't help anymore.
One, they can. I'm pretty sure they have a way of seeing magic and/or invisible.
Yes.
Two, Ray, can you have a suggestion?
Oh,
It's
I mean, why
logical.
don't we take the sewers? I mean, it's gross, but
We always end up in the sewer.
Okay.
we always
one,
end up in the
That's our
sewers.
calling card. Two, we saw their sewers.
No, we
Remember?
saw the outside of the sewers.
So these are Nazis? I'm not going through their sewers.
Oh, yeah.
They have some filthy habits.
Not only God forbid we come up in their showers.
Oh. You guys are terrible. That's terrible. That's horrible. Why did you say that?
My question is,
Because it's true.
why do you automatically thought we need to sneak, we have to use magic? Isn't there any type of camouflage we can just use?
Some kind of what?
You mean technological based,
Yeah.
or are you talking like
Like paint?
genuine visual camouflage?
Paint.
Ghillie suits.
Well, I mean, we could, yeah, of course we could do that, but they could just, like, sense our heat thermo image.
Oh, right, that's another good point.
That's why,
Thermal image.
invisibility.
Even in my time, they had camouflage that prevent that from. Y'all don't have anything like that now?
Well, I'm not the technology expert. I'm the undead expert. If you died, I could make you walk and you would be invisible to thermal imaging because you'd be dead. Like no heat. Except your body decomposition might show up as a little extra heat because you
It's a thermic reaction.
yeah, thermic reactions, yeah.
We can't get we can't get a neutron bomb?
Neutron bomb. Why is everybody asking me if you can get these things? I don't know if you can get a damn neutron bomb.
Dr. Asclepius, all WMDs were preemptively taken off the table. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Damn it. Thanks, Reboot.
Reboot pops in. But if we represent the third conclave, they're on the table.
Silly. Does he pop back out?
Yeah.
I was like, they want us to go find uranium rounds. What the hell we're gonna be we're gonna go looking for nuclear material in this land they pick up by our hands. Yeah, it don't sound good to me.
Yeah, they said
What,
if we
we're
wanted
getting-
uranium rounds that we had to pick them up when we're
Yeah, you
done.
put true, but if you put a nuke in there, there's gonna be freaking neutronium or uranium or something we gotta have to go find.
Hmm.
Or like they're gonna
Okay.
kill us immediately.
Hey,
They're
yeah,
not gonna give
we're
us
getting a little off topic.
Yeah, they're not gonna give us one.
Here are the obstacles I can identify that are in our way. First off, their artillery. Second off, their armor, as in their tanks and such. Numerous personnel. Those fucking biohounds and any other experiments from Dr. Manglove.
Mangalove.
Manglove, sorry. The fucking wall. And that's just what we managed to identify. Oh, and of course their air support.
So we need weapons that can puncture tanks.
So, I agree. AP fire frigates, I think, would fill that role fairly well.
I think I still have some of my fire and frigates. Didn't we
Like,
all get some?
We fired all the ones that were taken and the ones we didn't take blew up with the APC.
Aren't they called javelins?
That does sound familiar.
No, did I write it? I don't think I
We also want to try to get some anti-tank mines or...
Yes, because we'll need something because the javelins are gonna run out.
I just need more rounds. I just need more rounds and ammo for the missile rifle I have. Sorry, I had last round.
Well, we need to go in stealthy, right?
Yep.
We're trying to
Agreed.
get to the gate.
Yes.
13 rounds for a sniper rifle?
We're gonna have to form teams then.
That's actually what I was thinking.
And maybe each
Going in different directions.
having two
Well-
teams, at least. One fairy in each team, because we can talk telepathically. But we can
No.
also act as scouts for you.
Hey Dave,
Yeah.
we have 2 tents in here, right? The ones I requisitioned and one's Kalik requisitioned.
What are you talking about?
I was talking to Melvin before the game and he said that the soldier requisitions, both the one I put in and that apparently Kalik put one in for us as well. Is that inaccurate?
Caleb was talking about it, but it was
Okay.
just a basic unit.
Sorry, I was under the impression that there were more people here.
Yeah. I misunderstood that last week then. Oh,
The only people here are you guys.
Okay.
We're in a conference room, just the group.
alrighty. So we definitely need a scout team. We need a heavy armor team that can go through the tanks. And maybe a sniper team to shoot them to lower the numbers before they get to us.
Do we have any snipers?
Right.
Oh, I did.
Wilson is our only one, but he's also our heavy.
Well, we
Well,
got like 3
We
heads.
do have more. We have more heavies than just Wilson.
No, we're talking about snipers.
I understand, but you said he's our only heavy and the.
I think he's our only trained sniper.
I mean, you would be great for if we could identify spotters for the artillery before we got there, or before we got within their range.
Well, now that we are there, we would do a lot better. Before we
That's what I'm saying. A good idea, and this might actually be a good way to deal with the artillery in general, is do some surveillance, do some scouting, and have Wilson take out spotters before we come inside their range, the spotters' range.
Sure.
Um,
Gotta remember, was there any mountains around us?
there was
Woods.
several woods and hills.
So it's mostly flat land going all the way through.
Hamish is like, yeah. I was just thinking. I don't know why. But I know that our goal is to go in the tower, right, and get this
Yeah.
the essence of our god, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Has anybody ever thought of can we carry it? How big is it? Perhaps maybe because we are going in to be a conclave eventually. Is that what it is called?
Yes.
Yes.
Perhaps we should invite our avatar to come with us. Would it be suited for him to come and be a part of this enormous task?
So it is very common for avatars to travel with their conclaves. The only possible obstacle I would see in the way of that would be the general status of several members of this group. And that would be the only obstacle I'd see. It definitely couldn't hurt to ask. And you do bring up a really good point.
Think outside the box.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lake, right?
Yes.
Why don't we get scuba gear and swim across the lake?
Oh. The water.
Wendell is going to snap himself, cold punch his face, face palm. That is an amazing idea, English.
When I was part of the English SAS, that's what we did. In World War II, we put on some scuba gear and snuck in to blow up bridges and stuff. I was just thinking, it's been so long.
And I'm fairly certain this new armor we just got has an air supply. Do we have grapple guns?
Do we have what?
Grapple guns. Grappling hooks.
The hell do we need that for?
Well, the tower itself, we've seen pictures of it, right? Isn't it like a floating island, basically, with a land pathway?
There's a single land pathway, but it's floating. It's a staircase that goes from the ground up to it.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm thinking,
And there's no way you could use a grapple hook from the lake to the island that's floating.
I understand that.
I'm just
But the stairway, well, no, there's not going to be cover, is there? No. Let alone concealment.
I was just saying, when we were looking at the wall, there wasn't a wall on that side.
No.
And all the
There wasn't.
artillery was pointed out, like they're not even expecting people to come from the water.
Is there something in the
Okay.
water that we don't know about then?
I don't know. We'd have
All
to
right.
scout that.
In that case,
But in our suits,
here's a thought. Two teams. One team draws out their armor components, draws out some of their forces, while a second team comes in. This is a team that'll actually go into the tower. You would need to requisition soldiers for this plan, most likely, to make a distraction. While they're causing a distraction and potentially drawing away enemies, we come from the lake and sabotage, or ignore them completely and just head directly into the tower.
Don't we have to blow the doors down first to get into the tower?
Do
We
we?
have to go up the stairs.
Yes, that's a good point. So perhaps use that time to take advantage of the distraction to lay waste to the camp. But I just don't think we have the numbers for that.
That's
Oh,
why we have to
Well,
go
if
in
we,
stealth.
oh,
If we enlisted the third conclave, we would.
now you're promoting?
Don't you whiffle waffle on me.
Just put the thought out there.
You know as well as I do why that is a bad idea.
It is a terrible idea. I agree, but
Why is this such a terrible idea? Just wondering.
So, for one, it puts us directly under the third conclave. Like, not like, how do I put this? Effectively,
Hold it down, please.
Luke, the manner in which he presented it to us made it clear that there's some way he's going to take advantage of us using the third conclave. Whether that be furthering the third conclave itself, his own personal glory, which, I mean, he doesn't really need to, he's a saint now. Or fun fucking politics.
It's my understanding that even if we make a conclave, we're still under the third conclave.
That is also true.
So do we have to like kill them?
No, let's not talk about that.
No.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, no.
The other issue is, by doing that, we would effectively be joining the third conclave, or at least that's what it seems like we would naturally progress into. And as I mentioned before, well, yes, they are formed around Gaius Cerilius, and he is an Avatar Natosa. We're trying to form around the source.
The source. See,
Yeah, our original mission was to return something to the source in order to become a conclave, correct?
If we went with the third conclave, then we would not be inviting Michael Sia, our avatar, to join us. We would be
Right.
inviting Gaius Julius Aurelius to join us and to take this essence.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's right. We don't want the third conclave taking. We don't want this Gaius guy to take this. We want our guy, the source, right?
Exactly.
That makes sense now.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, we definitely can't use that help. My vote is we don't use them. We don't.
I tend to agree. As much as nice as it might be, as easy as it might make the task.
That means even
Um,
even in the eyes of failure, we don't back down.
Correct.
Because we want our source to claim that, not this Gaius guy that we've never
Correct.
seen, who's never helped us, doesn't answer our prayers.
I mean, we did meet him
I didn't.
about. You're right. This was right. This was the mission before you
Oh,
joined
wait
us,
a
actually.
minute. Did I meet that man?
This would have been the mission before he joined us, actually. Actually, we did meet him. He don't get me wrong. He's still an avatar in Tosa. He's a great guy, but he's not the source.
So when
Now,
did
if they
you meet
merge-
this man?
Say again?
When did you meet him?
Some of
So-
us actually trained under him. He is a Roman.
Who trained under him?
The goddess that I'm an avatar of, Raylan.
Not to mention, she's his wife,
What?
according to Ace Medeva.
It's Medeva's the wife of Gaius.
The bride of Gaius.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're a traitor in the midst of us. Have you ever thought about
A traitor who blew her cover a long time ago.
Is it really a traitor if we knew from the get-go?
have you ever thought about divorcing this man and going with the source? Technically, he's still
Use the
your
divorce
husband.
rock.
What's that?
You said
She'd have to
divorce
use the
rock.
divorce rock.
Yeah. No, Hamish.
I'm taking the
That's
kids.
actually a really good
I'm
point.
taking the kids.
I'm taking the kids. Oh, no.
No, use the egg as the divorce rock.
Yeah, if you won the divorce rock fight, you'd get the kid.
So,
Pretty much.
Honestly, I think the ocean route would be our best bet.
I think it's a fantastic idea.
It's just a question of can we get inside the tower, be it with stealth, like.
If it would help any, I could make an area very difficult to see for other people.
That works. At least we have,
Drying or visibility?
Visibility and anybody on the outside wouldn't be able to see you guys.
Look of darkness?
Darkness, fog, ash, smoke.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Is there a way we can create that to cover, even if we landed further down shore and came up?
As a fusionist, I can create it myself.
They're all the same.
Hmm.
The only one who's not is the one who
Oh,
corrupted and
will that still look up? Will that still show up as magic for them?
It might.
Okay.
Need to have a plan for when we become visible, just in case.
Yeah. Well, for one, if we're approaching from the ocean, we would not be in the line of fire of their artillery.
At least not right away.
Yeah.
Correct. Initially, we would only have to worry about small arms fire and those hounds.
So
Wait a
we
minute.
go to, under the cover of darkness, of course, and walk through the lake.
To the lake?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're sure they don't have patrols, even though they
Oh,
might
no.
cover it. Is there no patrol? Are there no patrols watching?
They'll have patrols.
Yeah, that one I almost guarantee.
But
We'll
our
have
suits
patrols,
breathe
but-
that air. Can't we walk underwater?
Well, yes, but we're saying once we emerge from the lake on the shore,
Oh, okay.
assuming they don't have that beach trapped to hell and back.
Oh, it's
Right.
fine.
But if we
Yeah. It just,
if
doesn't
we
matter
go
what
at
we
it,
think, we're not gonna be able to do it, are we?
Oh, man.
Sorry, Rowan?
Well,
That
That's
sounds
why we need a
hopeless.
scout.
no,
We
right.
can't plan all risk away. We're gonna encounter risk no matter what we do.
that's right.
I would
So-
suggest
We
don't
just have to figure out how to
plan
be
with-
prepared to counter it.
I agree
at
with
least
These are people
Sorry.
that Kelix said that he could find, right? These this team. What if we had enough of them, so we dressed them like us, and used them as just fucking cannon fodder distraction, to just like come up and do the dumbass thing and come through the dirt road while we are going under the water. So they think that we've
So-
come back for more. We can send them in that vehicle we brought back. I mean, they might die, but it wouldn't be us.
I could
Actually,
use
that might be a good distraction if we can somehow put a remote control in the vehicle and just set it straight forward.
Well, no, I
We
I
don't
can
need a
use
remote
my
control.
magic. I can. There's a spell I know. It's a Harry Potter spell, but it's a spell that I know. It's called the Imperious Curse. I can get them under control. They will do anything that I say.
But they are people, so they'll do whatever we say anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant these were like prisoners or something, or prisoners of war.
No!
Oh.
Some of the
You
people that
killed
got,
all the prisoners, remember?
some of the people that got irradiated by the New York City thing. You know, those people.
We just want to.
Sorry, but they can provide a distraction. Volunteers, of course, with promises of riches.
To their families, yes.
We don't have any slaves that are itching for their freedom, do we?
I mean, shit. If we got time, I can. Well, no, they're not gonna know how to drive. Never mind.
The Mormons.
I was gonna
I
say you
was
were
thinking
thinking
of
about
that,
your
too.
children.
Oh no!
I was just thinking about the slaves at my estate over in Twin Peaks. I have like 60 of them over there.
I don't think you actually own them though. You rented them.
No, I'm not talking about the servants. I'm talking about the slaves I bought to feed the.
Oh, yeah.
They're all gone.
You ate 'em all.
I had that set up on a rotation.
There's
We don't
60
know
of them.
that.
How many days has it been since you've been gone from Twin Peaks?
I bought 60 and I set them up on a rotation so that they would.
10 months.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
that's right.
One a day for 10 months.
So I left specific plans, and I remember talking about this. I was going to go for a rotation, 6 of them each one day, like in a day, so that. All right.
There's
No
only
point.
60 of them. Even if there was one guy a day in rotation, one guy a day, they're all dead in 2 months.
Oh,
Moot point. None of them are going to know how to drive.
They're all
Because they're slaves.
because they're dead.
Palladium slaves.
Right.
The rotation I set up
And it's
when I
not
bought them would have been enough to preserve them.
for 10 months?
That one I'll give you.
Dude, they're literally, you had a 60-man rotation, right?
60 men. It was going to be six of them per day in a 10-day rotation.
Right, that worked. One of them disappeared a day.
God damn it.
He
He's
got- he
hungry.
got greedy.
Well,
I think. Well,
I tried.
didn't he? Yeah.
Why are you putting your paw in my beans? You step in cat shit.
Oh, one of your comments just made a lot of sense to me because about a month afterwards, after we left, you said he left the house and took the rest of the slaves with him. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. He ate them. It took him a while to get here.
Good night, Brandon.
Oh, Brandon
Yeah,
went.
buddy.
Brandon's
Good
gone.
night.
Oh no. Bye, Brandon.
All right. So, distractionary team, dressed up as us.
I don't think they need to be dressed up as us.
Well, I mean, like, in the old armor we were wearing, like,
They should look the part.
I was just thinking that since those people already tried, we might as well
Yeah.
make them look like us so they are looking a different way. Look at that. No, no good.
no, I think it's very good.
We can do that.
So how many of us are there? We have to make the
I
most
believe
handsome
we-
one look like me, of course.
Yeah. Can
I'm
I
gonna
sound
just look
him
at-
though?
You can sound the fuck out of him.
Yes. Okay.
That's assuming his dick hasn't already fallen off.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
She'll
he did
find
get
it.
radiation poisoning, right?
What's that?
You did get radiation poisoning?
Well,
Oh.
they might need sounding for some medical purposes.
Ooh. Like
That
when
is
they,
not
like
sexual.
when the pirates used to inject like silver into themselves, like through the penis, whenever they got like syphilis.
And at that point, Lendl is just gonna like do a circle of protection to like ward off evil, like in the air. Like, ugh.
Oh my. Well, so we should probably get a good map. Hey, you have a map.
I do have a map, and I will pull it up.
You pull out the map and you kind of survey the area. Now there are portions of the map around the thing that,
That I
are
have-
unclear.
Yeah.
Because you literally have to either be in that spot or like can see
Right.
well. Around the lake is very, very fuzzy because you guys didn't take a long time to examine it. But from what you saw, there are some docks. They're made out of like cement, and there is some boats, and there is a little beach on each side of the lake. But it looks very approachable. Your knowledge, because of like World War, II knowledge from play yourself, you guys think that probably the beach is either mined or there's barbed wire on it, and they're obviously going to defend there, but it doesn't look like most of their assets were for that beach, storming Normandy.
Right.
It almost sounds like cheating, but telekinesis over the beach.
Telekinesis, all of us?
Between Nynaeve and Lord Ravuk, both of them are capable of just natural flight.
Why not?
Are we sure this Lord Ravuk is going to even help us? I mean, if he does all the hard lifting, won't he get the credit anyways?
He doesn't. I mean, I don't think Nynaeve can take us all herself.
No, she can't.
I don't think that's a wise use of our resource. We could clear
Fair
a
enough.
minefield. It might just take a little bit.
What do you mean by clear the minefield?
Well,
As in,
you
just
get on your
attack-
belly and you climb you go real slow, and you search with a knife, a blade, and you search
I
around
see.
in your path, and the person behind you, he stays right behind you, like on his belly, going exactly where you go. As you climb through, and you find the mine, you take the mine, you disarm the mine, or you move it aside so everybody knows where it is, or you place a little flag on it, and you go around it.
Dangerous?
I mean, what's that?
Is it moving a mine dangerous?
No, only
Stepping on a mine is more
stepping.
dangerous.
Yeah, stepping on a
Yes.
mine is dangerous. But most of those
Yes.
World War II mines, they were pressure
Yeah.
sensitive.
And we might get lucky and there might not be a minefield.
Right. We might be mining for nothing. But safety is good. Safety is good.
You're right.
Well,
Okay, so that gets us past the minefield. Then we have the more than likely patrols inside their camp or in the vicinity of the path to the tower.
let's see here. What can detect a mine?
He just described the process.
Sense metal.
I mean, I'm thinking of a sensor that can detect a mine, but nothing.
Don't our suits have something that'll do
The old
that?
mines were made from metal. We could just get a fucking
Don't-
magnet.
And set them off on the way.
Right.
Well,
we don't
no,
want to do it that way.
A metal detector?
That's a magnet.
Oh.
Or it is.
It's a metal detector.
But it won't
Sorry.
set up a bomb.
Right. What do you think, Dr. Asclepius?
I think we need to do the old knife clearing. Sounds like the most simple way.
Yep.
And the most tedious.
Well, it's either that or we go through the front gate.
I think,
Please, let's not do that again.
I think the knife clearing is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, if we had use of an airplane, we could halo jump in.
Yeah, I've never jumped out of an airplane.
Most of us
I-
never jumped out of it.
Not only that, but I do believe Kaylee mentioned that the airspace above the tower or in the vicinity was somehow restricted or locked down.
I don't know. They did have a plane. They had a plane that dropped bombs on us from up there.
Right, so why wouldn't they have any? Well, they most likely wouldn't though have any anti-aircraft. Because they had the only aircraft, right? There's no
I
other
know
flying
for a
ships.
fact that the aircraft itself had anti-air. And I can't imagine they wouldn't have more. Remember, the aircraft had anti-air round.
We blew that
Yeah.
motherfucker down, though. How
True.
many airplanes could they have?
We don't know. They could have more.
They could.
They have demonstrated the capability of having at least one, and quite frankly, I doubt they'd be stupid enough to only have one.
We are talking about Nazis, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, they're
Hell over England in the
they're
war.
smart, but they're mostly
I-
overconfident.
True, but they had two different air channels. That implies a number, an extreme number
More than
of
one
air.
airplane.
Exactly.
Very well. So the beach it is. The beach to
Yeah.
the stairs, or the beach to the docks to the stairs to the castle.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Right. This is a good plan.
It's a plan.
Does anybody have demolitions?
Howdy.
So do I.
Come on,
Very good.
build a, or Jerry, what, the Jerry?
Jerry Winters,
Both
yeah.
of our juicers.
Wait a minute. I look at his hand. Is it gigantic?
Jerry?
Both juicers.
they're
Yeah. Well, remember,
Listen.
yeah, Jerry's a Titan juicer. He's
I say, you really want somebody with those mugs, those mitts touching explosives?
Counterpoint. I actually have a perfect counterpoint to this, Melvin.
What's that?
Who are, without question, the best craftsmen? What
Doris.
race?
Yours.
Oh,
Exactly.
wait a minute. Kobolds.
Big.
Kobolds are better.
You know who would be the best at disarming a mine is that little bitty motherfucker you keep in your pocket.
Thankfully, Dots has been taken away.
You really want him touching it? He might blow it up just for the fun of it.
That
Yeah.
itty bitty motherfucker you keep in your pocket.
So, Dots has already been taken away.
You can bring him back.
That being said,
You get little bitty arm.
He's not
Leg.
taken away. He's just not able to be.
He's being repaired.
he is just as effective as a 10-foot pole.
He's good for one, and well, he'd be good for one thing.
He's a trapstick.
Exactly.
As I said, he's just as good as a 10-foot pole.
Well, here's another thing we could do. If we're underwater and not moving around, we send a drone on the beach to blow up the mines.
That announces our presence.
Huh?
Yep.
That would announce our presence.
If they don't look at the water, I mean, we just put a drone and blow up. It might confuse them, not what's causing the mines to go off.
Definitely telegraph where we're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna land, yeah.
Okay. How are we planning on dealing with the personnel we encounter on the way? Because I think it would be naive to assume we would not be seen. Well, of course. I meant the specifics, Doctor.
That is the specifics.
Well, so we could get a covered wagon and go on untraveled roads. You know, like
I see what you're saying.
not take the Nazi roads.
Sure. Come through the back way.
Yeah, we don't have any papers.
Or we can have
We don't have any papers.
we have no papers. We can have you know, what's his name's wife
Can we
take
have those
us. John Wilson. Your wife, she can take us.
Yeah.
Wives, fly us to the other side of the lake.
Well, she's taking care of our babies.
I'm sure we can hire babysitters. Speaking of which, are those things abominations?
You've never seen them.
Wilson, I do have a question.
Yeah.
How?
Oh, we know how. He was not subtle about how.
Everybody knows how.
I might have mentally blocked it out. Maybe I don't want to know.
Here,
Okay, never mind.
let me
You're
tell
right.
you.
You
Oh
don't.
God,
I
does
wish I
Ace
didn't.
McDavid know about that creature?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah.
sorry. Before I get sidetracked, Wilson,
Yeah. Yes.
how human are your children?
How human are they?
They're perfectly human to you.
Oh yeah, no, they're normal. They're normal human babies.
Okay. Babysitters and nursemaids.
So
Kinda.
I have to explain this creature to you, Asma. Imagine the giant body of a scorpion, a huge, gigantic scorpion. Like we're talking, 35-foot long scorpion. Well,
Gross.
the head,
Okay.
and then have you heard of a human centipede before?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have.
So that is the head and neck of this creature that comes out of the centipede body, made up of seven people. Okay. All females. Now, but it's not their mouths. They're not sewed at the mouths. Their heads are actually stuffed up the asses. They have the spell.
One of them.
They have the spell sustain and breathe without air on them.
So.
I maintain you don't need both. Sustain would do it by itself.
No, that doesn't provide air. That provides
But it
food.
did everything.
Does it?
Okay. I mean, I'll double check, but
Anyways,
regardless.
so, and then they have the wings of like an old lich bat or dragon wings, old bony, leathery dragon wings. And remember the scorpion body is kind of decayed, so like you can see through some of the rib cages, and it has like it has little sphincter muscles for doorways that open and contract, expand and contract for you to get in. That is Natalie, and her only words that anybody can hear her say is "Kill me."
But she
He
speaks
made her
telepathically.
himself.
Yes.
He made her.
Something straight out of like the ninth hell or something.
So
Yes.
Nappy the necromancer helped him make it.
Of course.
Sustain does
Of course,
win.
Snappy had a hand in it.
And for some reason, he decided to fall in love with this creature.
All 7.
All 8 holes. The scorpion tails. Sometimes the sphincters.
Okay, Jaden.
You know, I'm glad that one can't reproduce. Also, sustain does do it.
Or can it?
Oh
We
God.
don't want to know.
I'm good,
Questions for never.
right?
Questions for never.
I
Yeah.
was a teenage boy once. I don't want to know.
Regardless, Mr. Wilson,
Yeah.
you can hire babysitters.
Wait a minute.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they're free of charge.
Off the topic for just a moment. We've been watching that show about the soups. What is it called? The
Gen V
Gen V. It's about the soups.
from The Boys.
Have
if
you
you
seen
guys seen
the
The Boys.
show The Boys? It's a superhero
Yeah.
show. It's really, they're like what superheroes would probably really be in real life. Just complete assholes who are out for themselves.
Apathetic, just yeah.
But there's this guy that he's an investigative reporter, and his special powers is he notices like
No, that's because of a brain tumor.
right. Oh, that's right. He has
Yeah.
a brain tumor that allows him to see you know all. No. But he's an investigative reporter that he can see details in things, but he has a brain tumor that is pressing on his brain, so he has this sexual fetish of any hole he sees, he has to have sex with. We're talking about like trash can holes, bottles, knots in trees, anything that. Yeah. That just brought that whole thing.
Anything you can put your mind to.
Dryers, like bathroom dryers.
You know the one with that provides the air that blows on your hands, hand dryers.
They have
It's terrible.
videotape for blackmail of him trying to figure out how the best way he could get onto this dryer.
It's so terrible. You guys should watch it. It's absolutely terrible.
It's
What is it on Prime?
yes.
It's on Prime.
Anyway,
Anyways,
nobody says anything.
I know, they're all like,
oh
"What
my
the
god.
Anyway,
what
yeah,
do these
they're
people watch?
normal.
So, as I was saying, since you signed up with Con, you are provided with babysitting during missions.
Yeah.
Are you?
That's what Kayla told us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
what they told me about my baby.
I know.
Fine, I'll get them a babysitter. But if one of the bodies die, I'm shoving your head up there.
Oh God!
Wait.
You're
why would-
becoming
I
you're become
guarantee
his
you
wife.
more will if you do that.
Okay. Moving on.
So you only need her for pickup and drop off.
Well, we probably just need it for drop off.
Yeah.
Do we need her to pick up? I mean, if we won, we don't need a pickup. Like,
I mean,
That's
We're assuming
true.
that we
They
don't
have
take care of the
control
force.
tower.
What?
I think they have to the forces outside of the tower.
Well, if we win, can't we just use the portal inside to get back here?
Does it have a portal?
I have no clue.
I mean, the Natosan pyramids we conquered, yes, they had portals. But this is the Tower of Oath.
Well, we were there and the nexus wasn't affecting. There's gotta be something there, something
Now-
there stabilizing it.
I will say this, that does bring a good point. Brandon, you're still able to open up a rift to the temple we fought Kali in, correct?
Brandon's not here.
Oh, right. But you're right. We do have methods of pulling ourselves out. So yeah, we really only need her for drop off.
And I don't think and more likely she won't be in harm's way if everything goes right.
She's already dead. What can they do?
He's already warned us that if something happens to
You
her,
know-
somebody's head's going.
You know, Rowan, the creepy thing, I'm not sure that she is dead if she gave birth to 5 human children.
Yeah, you guys keep saying
Yeah.
that she's dead. She is alive.
The scorpion part's dead.
Yeah.
The wings are dead. The 6 heads on the wings are dead.
Are you sure?
I hope those heads are dead.
What?
But the 7 torsos,
I
I
thought,
believe, are still alive.
did we keep them? Did we keep the whole body alive with magic?
The whole
I
thing.
thought it was just the heads.
Yeah, no, it's the
Right,
whole
I know,
thing.
but she has like a whole rib cage exposed and.
Yeah, that's how I made
That's
her.
part of the scorpion body.
That's how we designed her.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Anyway,
scorpions don't have rib cages, guys.
that's true.
Like, they added the rib cages.
So apparently there's some more dragon in there or drake than we thought.
Or dinosaur.
Or dinosaur.
Large animals.
Whale, we know.
It could be a whale. A whale with wings. That's a little nod and tip to the hat to one of our old players.
Okay. Slightly off track.
Slightly off track.
Weapons of choice. Weapons of choice. Obviously, railguns and uranium rounds for those of them that use them, or at least the ones we managed to get issued.
Remember,
That 50 rounds.
We have to pick them up afterwards. Personally, I feel like those should be saved for the Odin fight.
So we can't heal himself.
We gotta get to the Odin fight first.
I agree, but those are most effective against supernatural creatures.
I realize that.
Odin is he's a god. You guys, you do know this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it might not affect him like it affects everything else.
He's a giant pussy.
Yeah. He is.
There's also the hounds.
He's I wouldn't call him a pussy, but he's definitely a bad man who slays servants and dragons. That's why I could no longer serve him. Killed my kinsman.
That does sound like Odin.
So,
And this is old. We have, hopefully none of his kids are around.
well, I think our friend over there needs to eat one.
Needs to eat one of his kids.
Don't you,
What?
John Wilson? Don't you need to drink like the blood of the children or something? You were mumbling that in your sleep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mumbled that in my sleep.
Yeah, you're talking about wanting to find Odin's daughter and drink her blood from her, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hamish?
That's exactly what I've been
a
dreaming.
sex thing.
That's exactly what I've been dreaming about for the past like 3 weeks.
Just 3 weeks, that's it?
Yep.
Wow. Oh, since your transformation.
That was like,
I thought that was like 11 months ago.
yes.
Oh, right.
Although,
Time flies when you're having fun.
Alright.
although do we know any like non-members or that I can get quick?
That you can get quick?
Yeah, like fast food. Cause I'm
I mean, are you talking about the 9 themselves, or you mean their children?
anyone who worships the 9.
I forgot.
Well, I mean, this whole town.
Yeah.
What is it? The end of the line. The all of this. The whole people. The Castle Rock, or what is that? The Wilhelm.
Actually, don't we have some of them here as prisoners that we're keeping weak by feeding them to Cthulhu Nitosa?
Again, they're probably dead.
I think Natosa already ate them.
Hamish is getting so annoyed he's turning Italian.
Yes, of course. I'm Italian now.
So I'm like an Italian, yeah?
Italian.
Alright.
Well, I ask because before we fight a literal god, I probably need to recharge on blood.
So you have the skin in your bones called marrow.
What?
Or do you straight up actually need blood?
I need blood.
Does it have to be fresh?
Yes.
Probably works better if it's fresh.
I mean, I'm sure it's more enjoyable for you. That did sound like a very sure yes.
You can eat the body of the person too.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, it has to be fresh.
Flesh.
What
Fresh. Fresh flesh.
Okay.
It's better for fresh. I get more power from it, right? We didn't establish that.
I imagine they have to be alive
Yes.
when you begin.
Yeah, you know that they have to be alive and they have to be.
Yeah.
They have to suffer. I mean, you're literally made from the goddess of death.
Yeah. All three of them. Perfect creation.
Four.
Well, I mean, she's a sister of death. The gods and the sister.
Didn't she help though?
Yeah.
Alright. Sidetrack.
Yeah.
Alright. Weapons. Weapons of choice. Railguns for 3 of you, I believe?
Yes.
Okay. Personally, I've got my shotgun but I'd like to get a rifle, so maybe an M4 or M16 with ramjet rounds, preferably.
M4 or M16.
Or equivalent thereof.
You're talking about World War II, might as well go with it. No, that's after.
Oh, an M1 Grand, actually. Wait, no, they've got World War II.
What's that?
They have World War II.
A slug thrower rifle. That is what I'm asking for.
How is our magic? I mean, we're able to cast. It's not taking double.
You hadn't noticed anything on the open rift that you were on. You were able to cast just fine.
Okay, all right.
From what I remember, it felt like it was kind of like casting on Rift's Earth.
Yeah, it felt a very magic-rich environment.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Anastasia.
Yes.
Anastasia. What weapons do you have, and what would you prefer to have, something that would actually work at this location? Remember that it's Palladium rules. You're going to want something a bit more basic than laser rifles and high tech.
All I have is the JA-11, a big bore shotgun, a sword, fiber blade. Oh, and a C-18 handgun.
Right. What firearms can you use?
That is a good question.
Maybe grab another one of these shotguns for you.
Okay.
What shotguns?
I have a shotgun that fires armor-piercing slugs, 44 MD.
What shotgun's that?
Did not give me the name on it. Let me pull. Yeah, I got it issued from here, from the armory.
So remember, you guys need to limit yourself on what you carry. You're going into combat.
I understand. I want to
Things
leave.
get snagged.
That's why I'm trying to say we need to optimize our loadout.
What kind of ammo is that?
So it uses shells. It has a 20-round magazine.
It's a close quarters weapon.
Yes, it is a close quarter shotgun.
Are you a close quarters fighter, Anastasia?
Pretty much, yeah, unfortunately. Unless I use the JA-11.
I mean, are you? If you're good with the rifle, we should get you a rifle instead.
I think I'm better with the rifle than I am with the shotgun.
So let's get you a rifle.
Okay,
I was just suggesting the shotgun because it's pretty fucking basic.
Right. The big 4 shotgun does 44 damage.
Big bore or big boy?
I put bore, but it could be boy.
It's a big bore shotgun that she has, yeah.
Okay. Is that the laser shotgun or? I'm thinking
Yes,
something
it
else
is.
entirely.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is a laser.
All right. So that's why I'm recommending switching out to conventional weapons
Okay.
as opposed to energy weapons because we received reports that it's a very bad idea to use energy weapons here.
What type of weapons though?
Modern, like high-tech weapons.
Okay.
Like a laser, like the
Like a laser?
Laser, laser rifle, honestly, even the plasma, that was weird. The plasma ejectors, yeah, there's just like something weird in my throat catching. Plasma ejectors.
Depends how they make the plasma injectors. A plasma injector technology or chemical based?
Here's the problem. There's a lot of tech involved in it. Like high-tech weapons don't work well or are risky.
Well,
Yeah.
those abominations had missiles on them.
They did.
They were plasma missiles.
I agree. And quite frankly,
But
that
it was
didn't make sense to me. The only thing I can think of is may have been some form of techno-wizardry, or since they were using those essences to power them, some kind of shielding effect.
But we work for the Temple Fortress. A god of magic. You don't think they have techno-wizard devices here? For Christ's sakes.
The armor is techno-wizard, I agree.
Literally. Oh, I was gonna ask, is there a modification we can get to get like, instead of so many force fields, like a chameleon or invisibility or flight?
Oh, good idea.
We were issued these. We didn't really have a whole lot of say in what
But
went
also
on them.
we can make requests though, is what he's saying.
So out of curiosity, I did ask you guys last game to send me requests so that I knew what to have prepared for you.
Yeah. See, I wasn't tracking that.
Oopsie.
That's why I
was
just
under the
came up
impression
with.
that they're-
I didn't come up with the weapons because I was like, I didn't know what you guys wanted to carry. So I have a whole list of con weapons, and I just needed you guys to like send me a text saying what weapon you wanted, like what if you're using a rifle,
no idea
shotgun.
what weapons are available.
Oh.
Well,
So
I think
you know.
Almost any kind of weapon is
yeah,
available.
I think we were
I just
pretty.
I literally needed to be able to look through my con weapons and pull them out and then put them in your files. So that was what you got. That's why I gave you guys, the armor. I came up with that armor specifically, but I had no other ideas for you guys or what you wanted.
Well, for Anastasia, it sounds like she wants a rifle, or that'd be the optimal choice. Melvin,
I probably want to keep the medium missile rifle. Just need more ammo for it.
Okay, so are you gonna carry another weapon? Also?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably a laser. Probably a rifle.
Okay. You want to carry a rifle and a launcher, not a hand pistol or anything, or Uzi or something.
yeah, I was gonna say.
It's up to you. I just need to know what, because for next game I'll try to have all the weapons.
I prefer a rifle because if I'm getting in close range, I'll be in close range.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be in close.
We're gonna
I
have
usually
1, 2,
don't.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 people in the game? 12 with Bill?
13
Yeah.
with Vuk.
13
did
with Ravuk? Oh, but
Did you already
Scott
count?
won't be here on Saturday, huh?
No.
So at least 12 people?
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
Also, if we're traveling the water, we probably want to requisite some underwater vehicles to pull us or to take us.
I thought we were using our suits. We were just gonna walk.
Yes, but I mean, that's gonna take a while. I mean, that's something else we can ask for is increased or some kind of, I don't know, handheld propulsion, like one of those underwater jet skis.
Unless we know
This
somebody.
little torpedo
Yeah.
submersible you grab onto and ride like a, yeah.
Unless we know somebody control water animals.
Hey, Smudge, are there any weapons you want?
The only thing that I have is a gladius. I don't have any firearms or anything like that on me.
I understand. Is there anything you would like? Like, are there any you would want? Or would you prefer to stick with your powers?
Well, I'll probably be best if I stuck with my magic because I don't know exactly.
I mean, are you even trained on any firearms?
So, I just want to say, there's gonna be 13 of us at this battle, right?
Yes.
There's 13 of us. That's not enough to make 5 groups of 3. But it's enough to make 4 groups of 3 and 1 director?
Excellent.
Or commander to coordinate between the groups?
That's true.
Because I'm sure we don't want to send everybody up on the same side of the beach. There's 2 sides. If we do 2 groups of 2 on, one on each side of the beach, so that we can flank targets, and then we have our other, our trained personnel that we're gonna rent from the temple fortress. Do a frontal assault that look like us, or at least a distraction out in the woods if they even make it to the wall. Because we're a pretty good group, and we had a hard time getting to the wall, so I'm not sure they're gonna make it quite to the wall. I don't mean to sound so good, but everybody has to do their part. And if they die for a good cause, Tosa will resurrect them. Perhaps we can send the injured. The hopeless.
That'll help us.
Well, they can-
It will help in
I mean,
the
if we-
suffering.
If we do the ones that have all the poisoning, and they get close enough,
Well, of course, if they get close
Oh,
enough, they're
that's
gonna poison the rest of everybody else. Oh, yes, that's a good thing. Yes, of course.
if they get close enough.
Well, they're not going to. But I was just thinking, you know, if we allow them to go out in a blaze of glory, so that their magical essence is recycled into the great pool of souls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought we all supported that particular,
Yeah.
or at the very least, a distractionary team
Yes.
of
We
forensic
did.
soldiers.
Okay. And how many are
Um,
going to be in there?
I would suggest 13, because that matches the numbers we sent on the initial mission.
Very
That being
13's a
said,
good
I believe we're
number.
going to have, assuming Michael Cia agrees to come with us, we'll have 14.
Mm.
well. Of course. That makes more. Of course.
I'm gonna be mean to my own character. So, yeah, at least, you know, we're gonna be on the wire. At least we don't have the stone with us.
The stone.
Okay,
Poor Ace.
just because, first off, I thought they were called anchors, not stones.
You know,
Now we
Second
call them
off,
rocks. In the Navy, we call them
Yeah.
rocks.
Fair enough.
He's a rock. Can't swim.
But going back to Hamish's idea, that would be 4 groups of 3. Each group, 2 groups going on each side of the beach, with a leader among them.
Well, I see what you're saying. I guess a commander on each. That would make 14. You're right.
maybe we should get another. Should we get another drone for this, or ask for another drone for this one?
I don't think so.
Do you command the drone? What happened to your drone?
It got blown up. They hit it. They hit it before we got attacked.
Yeah,
The waters.
poor drone.
We didn't recover it either.
No.
I hope they didn't.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be
I don't
bad.
even know if there was enough of it left to recover.
It was pretty demolished.
It was, from what I could tell on the screen, it was blown. It was blown to pieces, but you never know. But the technology would probably be too advanced for Nazis to figure out.
You think so?
I would not underestimate Dr. Mangala.
Who the heck is this Dr. Mengele?
He's a surgeon, though.
He is a surgeon.
He must be a
I mean,
medical flesh sculptor.
You saw those. I mean, those hounds were pretty damn interesting.
They were.
Alright, just gonna put us back on track. Wilson, you're just gonna use your bio weapons, I believe, or do you want something else too?
I do need to stock up on my mini missiles for my arm.
Okay, Brandon, I don't know what weapon he would want. Oh wait, no, he uses a shotgun, doesn't he?
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna have another 2 people. We're actually gonna have 16 people because of the 2 fairies.
I was counting the fairies.
I wasn't.
I've got Amastasia, Melvin, Ace Medeva, Prometheus, Lightfoot, Wilson, Brandon, Ravuk, Nanive, Raylikin, Jerry Winters, Hamish, Rowan, Michael Cia.
How many is that?
That's 14.
14. Wait a minute. Isn't one of them not supposed to be there? Well, Prometheus is.
Well,
I think Prometheus is going to be there.
Ravuk's not going to bring his resources. We're talking characters, not actual players.
Well, Ravook's
Rook's not going to be using Conclave resources, but I believe he said he's still going to come.
He said that he would meet us. Yes.
Ravook.
I wasn't talking about,
Nynaeve.
okay.
I'll say JW and JW. I'm just trying to figure out the two groups. Basically.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are actually 5 people capable of flight.
Who are healers though?
So Lightfoot is the primary healer.
Aw.
Dr. Asclepius is a healer.
Doctors, Asclepius. There's Rowan. She does have some healing powers. Does Asmodeva have healing powers?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just want to make sure that each group of 7 has a
Has
healer in
At
it.
least, well.
I gotcha.
So
Is Nazareth joining us, or is he still in recovery?
He's still in recovery.
Asmodeva.
Okay.
Lightfoot.
I don't know if Rowan would be really considered a healer, though.
But she has healing spells.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that the groups
I
are
mean-
both, so like nobody dies.
No, I understand. Okay, I just.
If nothing else, there's Episky,
Yep.
and other spells for healing, like to stop
She
the
doesn't
bleeding.
know them all.
No, the only thing that I do know is. The big.
You didn't know that before.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of like cure wounds,
Let's
Yeah.
see.
cure wounds.
Asmodeva's on there. Jolene and then Melvin. Why am I missing 2 people? Oh, Hamish and that's right. Jaden has another character, Nazareth, but he's not here, right? Is Nazareth going?
Well, is he fully healed yet? Or...
Well, I mean, it is the final boss. Is he healed enough
should
to
be
go?
there.
I don't even know how much damage he took. You just said he was in recovery.
He's healed enough to go.
Okay, then yeah, he'll go.
You just said the radiation fucked him up.
Naz.
Okay, so that brings us to
Stupid
15.
radiation.
Hey, Dave, can you go through your list? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody.
So on one person I have Ravook, and then I have
Okay.
Rowan,
Okay.
one of the JWs, and then I have Asmodeva.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Jay?
That could be the other JW.
No, he's on the other group.
There's 2 JWs, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's on the other group.
Okay.
I have one on each. Who the fuck is Jay?
I don't know.
Jeffrey?
Jolene?
Was it JAW? Jolene, Lendl?
Jolene. There we go. Jolene.
Wow, I'm just known as Jay.
So in one
Wow.
group I have Ravook, Rowan, a JW, one of them, Asmodeva, Jolene, and Rillikin.
Okay.
But there's 2
That's
spots
6.
open. Yeah.
That's a good team.
Then
That's a
there's
stack team.
what's that?
So that's a stack team, damn.
And then there is
Woo, woo.
if you guys get Michael Sia to go, there's Michael Sia, a JW, P. Who the fuck is P?
Prometheus?
Prometheus, Lyndall, Nazareth, Melvin, Nynaeve. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing
Asmodeva.
Asmodeva, I already said.
Oh,
So Hamish,
So I need
Melvin,
Hamish, Melvin's already on here. He's on squad 2 that I.
What about
did you
Brendan?
get Brandon?
Brandon,
Yeah, I was gonna
okay. So Hamish and Brandon. So I'll put I want to make sure that. So the team 2 that I put Nazareth on means that JW has to be the other JW, not John Wilson. So
Yeah.
John Wilson is on team 1 and the other JW is on team 2. And then, so Hamish and Brandon, so, but Prometheus isn't gonna actually physically be here, so I'll put Brandon where Prometheus is, and I'll play Prometheus as an NPC.
Yeah.
And then Hamish will be on team 1. For some reason, I thought there was one other person.
Did you get the
Okay.
berries?
Who's not here tonight? Right, it's just Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh,
JW.
what's his name's
Bill.
Bill's
Bill.
new character.
Jerry Winters, he's one of your JWs.
Yeah, he
I was
made
tracking him.
Bill though. He made Bill also.
He made another
Okay.
character.
I mean, I've never met Bill. Who is this Bill?
Yeah, Bill hasn't been introduced yet, but I need to do that before or for
Before the
next
fight?
game because
Before the big battle?
yeah, because he's going to be a player. He's a play yourself character, so like, you know, play yourself characters are the only ones who can actually be on the conclave.
So it's 10:30. Jaden needs to go to bed.
Right, we're gonna end soon. I wanted you guys to get this
Okay.
set up so that we
Okay.
have a team. Because if we have a team, now we can assign like who's the heavy. Each team has a juicer. Those are the heavies. Each one of those should have. Each of those should carry a railgun because they're the big person. We have a medic. We have Lightfoot. Oh, it's Lightfoot.
I was tracking her.
Ella's Lightfoot?
He forgot you.
Damn. What weapon does he
He
use, by
said
the
he
way?
had me in a group of
L, I had no. I didn't actually have Lightfoot because that was actually Lyndall. So
Ah.
Lightfoot?
Legas.
what's that?
How?
I said Legas.
Legas.
So yeah, Lightfoot. Let me make sure that. So I have Rabuk, Rowan, John Wilson, Ace Medeva, Hamish, Jolene, Brandon, Raylakin. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have Michael Sia, Prometheus, the other JW, Nazareth, Melvin. Did I put Brandon on there twice? Is there another B? Oh, Bill.
Bill.
Oh, sorry. Bill has to be on this side. So Bill is on one because his other character's on.
And JW's on the other.
Yeah, and JW's. I want to keep people's second characters opposite teams.
All right.
So this would be Brandon. So yeah, now Lightfoot doesn't have a spot. I can get rid of one of the NPCs.
Nice.
Who do I want to get rid of?
Okay.
Let's put Lightfoot right here for now, and we'll decide what group she's in. What group do you want to travel with, Lightfoot? 1 or 2?
Which one has Prometheus, Nazareth, or Jolene?
Oh shit. I put all of the females in one group.
Oh,
That's not a good idea.
we're so strong, can do it.
Okay. So I gotta.
You know,
I mean, we are strong and we are
powerful.
warriors, but
We are capable.
Okay, so I got Rowan and Asma in a group, so I'll switch Melvin for Jolene.
Okay. So I'm on 2 now.
There we go. Yeah, so Jolene is on 2 and Lightfoot will be on 2 then. That puts 2 females in each group.
Okay.
So there's an equal amount of estrogen.
You mean of clumsiness?
The winning energy. God damn, that's mean. God, you.
Look,
He's not wrong.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Rowan's only
How did he get
fallen
exposed
once.
last time?
She's only fallen once. Okay? In each big battle, but she's only fallen once.
This cat is so awesome.
Look, Becca. What did I call right when it happened?
What happened?
know.
What did I miss?
I said, Becca, you better not trip and fall.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
you
and
had
what
me
did you
roll.
She fell down the mountain.
1 minute later.
That was funny. All right, so we're all set up for next game for our groups.
Yeah. Hey, can I get the group compositions real quick?
Oh, you want the group combinations?
Yeah.
You want me to send you
Yeah.
a message about what weapons I might Randall?
I was actually gonna.
You
tracking-
yeah. Do you want your obviously your hot seat? That's your lucky weapon, right?
But I was told that wasn't a good weapon to have.
By who?
Him.
Okay.
Who's him?
So my understanding, okay, was that high-tech weapons were a bad idea. That was what I was informed by Kalik. That being said, I'm being told apparently that Con might have alternatives available, such as Techno-Wizard versions.
So originally,
Or-
that's what Kalik said, because they had sent an original scout, and then you guys went back and you re-scouted the area basically. And what did you see? What did you discover? So that's
Them using those weapons.
right. So based on those reports, what
So yes, I
what
want
is
my
available
my,
to you now that you have your own intel? So this is a real important thing, is every mission, you guys should do your own intel,
Mm-hmm.
because
Right.
That makes sense.
otherwise you're going to get the generic intel, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that intel is going to be just based off a roll that I do. So if I roll 37%, you got, the lower the better, you got pretty good intel. But if I rolled, say, 88,
Ooh.
Yeah, we got Shepard until.
not very good intel, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, as far, no.
Okay, so I'll take my hot seat and I'll need clips and stuff
okay.
like that. And
So
I'll have my crystal, of course.
so for this mission, you guys got to look at your weight. Your armor doesn't count as weight. It's a load-bearing suit of armor that actually gives you a +5 to your physical strength. It doesn't add to supernatural strength, though. Like if you're supernatural strength, it doesn't.
No, I saw something that said PPE is used to turn on the flashlight.
That was the tent, the Techno-Wizard stuff.
That was the Techno-Wizard stuff in the tent, yeah.
And
Stay
then-
out of my food.
So I just want to double check to make sure this is correct. It said enhanced +5 strength. It makes it robotic strength. Is that the same as augmented?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's not. Robotic strength isn't the same as augmented. You'll have
Okay.
to look it up.
All right, understood. But so group 1. Let's get that composition real quick.
The leader is Ravuk.
Okay.
And then you have Rowan.
Oh.
And you have John Wilson. Then you have Ace Medeva, Hamish, Melvin, Bill, Raylikin.
Okay.
In group 2, we have, still, you guys haven't asked him, Michael Sia, temporarily, which might be replaced with Lightfoot as the leader.
Ooh.
Prometheus, actually, I could do Prometheus the leader if I'm NPC and if you guys want that. You got, or have Lightfoot be leader, it's up to you. Prometheus, JW, which is the other guy,
Sure.
Jerry Winters.
Is NJW, not
Yeah.
not John Wilson.
You totally just read my mind. I was thinking the same thing.
What?
NJW, not
not John Wilson.
Not
yeah.
Not John Wilson.
Literally what I was just
That's
thinking.
fucking hilarious. So then, okay, so it's Michael Cia, Prometheus, not John Wilson, Lyndall, Lightfoot, Brendan, Jolene, Nazareth, and Nynaeve. That gives you guys each a heavy, a healer, at least 2 healers in each group, and you guys have a nice, you guys each have a scout.
Can I have a specialized sounding rod as a weapon?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're gonna sound Odin?
No.
You're gonna sound Odin?
Well, I mean,
Hey.
like, it could be like an explosive sounding rod.
Here's a thought. You know those arrows that Ace had? The ones with the explosive heads? That were
Yeah,
homing?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
that sounds good. Yeah.
That's fucking terrible, guys.
I was thinking of using my Psy sword, but, I mean, this would be kind of cool.
Just use a grenade.
It was too perfect to pass up.
I know. It's cool. So that's the groups that we have.
Okay, going back to weapons. Asma, you said you weren't going to take any, just sticking with your powers.
Yeah.
Nynaeve,
Specialized sounding rod,
We could-
please.
you don't even want a shotgun, Asma? What if you run out of magic?
I could take something. I'm not too. I have some experience, but not a lot in firearms. Just the basic.
pistol, shotgun.
So a shotgun would be good. It's a point and shoot.
Okay. Yeah, that would work fine.
Close
Up and
quarters.
down shotgun.
Okay.
Have we done,
And
have we discussed anything, what happens if we find some, let's find some enemies underwater with us?
so I was actually thinking more likely we might run into a submarine or mines, like the floating kind.
Yes, well, remember the last time we tried an underwater approach?
What happened the last
So
time?
don't break the fucking cameras this time, yes?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was ready for that.
Yeah. Don't summon the fucking underwater subs and the megalodon.
Right,
Side note, is that lake saltwater or freshwater?
should be fresh.
You're not sure? No, it wasn't. Remember?
It was the seawater.
It was seawater.
Oh, yeah, they'll be cracked around.
Makes it easier to swim.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys didn't know why it was seawater, too.
Okay. Side note, underwater movement attachments and stealth attachments for our suits. I think those are big requests.
Maybe, just in case, 2 green laser, weapons as well, just in case.
Green laser
Manage your
weapons?
weight.
For underwater?
You never know. If we run into somebody, projectiles is not gonna work.
We will need to watch our weight, though.
A railgun can work underwater if it's fired underwater.
Hmm.
Not as far, though.
right.
Not as far. Yeah.
Let's see. Rayla any special weapons, or she's sticking to her powers?
The fuck is she gonna carry? A grenade?
You think she wouldn't?
If
Put it in
I,
her prison pocket.
2 inches carrying a bazooka.
I actually specifically. Oh, that was the other thing. I was gonna request a refresh on my grenades.
actually, she's gonna request a body with armor on it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on note they're non-radioactive.
Non-radioactive?
Yeah.
Oh, body?
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
if it died
we
from
do.
radiation, wouldn't that affect her?
Salt water, buddy. Salt water.
That's actually a really good point.
It takes a saltwater
Alright.
bath. She'll take some iodine. She'll inject.
Hamish.
She'll replace its blood with iodine.
Hamish, any weapons you are requesting?
Well, let me see. I have my sword. And I like to go into battle naked.
I'm just gonna look this armor.
You mean your
Hey,
kilt
very
isn't good?
naked.
What's that?
Go
Well,
ahead.
I like my kilt too, but if it gets burned off, what can I say? The boys are hanging.
Then you'd be naked.
No, I got this new armor that you guys got. I'm gonna call my armor haggis.
Sounds good.
It's a good name.
That is a good name.
That name is just awful.
I think I want a shotgun for breaching, and maybe a couple of the firing forgets. Oh yeah, 2 of those, and a submachine gun, a Heckler and Koch if they have it, with ramjet rounds. Close quarters, machine gun. Small weapon, easy to maneuver indoors. Better than a rifle. Sounds good. Oh, some grenades. And I want the big captain's hat.
Nynaeve has hers.
It's good that we're going to be in different groups. Nynaeve.
Yeah, especially since you're gonna be naked.
No, I'm going to wear my armor. If I need to be naked, I will bust out of it in all my
So-
glory and attack the men.
Are you gonna be naked
So Nynaeve-
inside your armor?
How would you be interested in this special sounding rod made of millennium wood, tipped with silver, that was previously used on a master vampire?
Where'd you get that? What?
I have
remember.
3 of these.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'd be happy to sell it to you.
I'll reach into my prison pocket and try and find some credits.
What is he going to sell it to you for?
It's a sounding rod. She said she wanted one.
How much credits do you have? Do you keep track of that?
I do, actually.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Rowan and
Oh, no.
Nazareth.
I don't have credits. I'm sorry. I'll give you 3 pieces of silver. They're a little slimy, but they'll work.
Can you identify the slime?
They were in my prison pocket.
He has to identify that.
Sometimes,
Never mind then. Let's
sometimes I get sweaty.
Yeah. Get sweaty.
What's wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you?
I'll just unfold his hand, put them in it.
No.
His bare hand.
No.
Starts burning through it.
Right, I know. I was just thinking that.
So, what weapon would Rowan like? Or weapons?
I'm just gonna rely on my magic, but I could use. I don't really shoot guns very often, so something.
Low skill?
Yeah.
It makes us the front.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get hit with another heart attack from behind.
You don't even know that was her.
Fair enough.
No, actually, I think I apologized.
Of course you would. What a nice person. I'm sorry I gave you a heart attack.
Sorry. I was that was a joke. I understand shit happens.
No.
I can't say it hasn't happened to me either.
I didn't take it any other way. I'm good.
All right, it seems like we're pretty wrapped up for the night. You guys will have your weapons and be ready to go.
Okay.
You guys are taking Natalie, right? You're gonna
Yes.
have
Yeah,
her fly you out to the combat zone.
We did request did we request javelins?
Javelins?
Fire and forget? Yes.
Yes.
Fire and forgets.
Yes.
I have one. I won't be able to carry more than one.
Yeah.
I've got a railgun on my back, a rifle on across my chest, a pistol, and my sword hilt, or my crystal sword.
Okay. You might want to. Is that stuff on your character?
Yeah. Well,
in your
I'll have to
file.
update my sheet.
Okay, yeah, because even if you just write a paper and put it in there that has your weapons, so I just know
Alright.
what you got.
So what I've been doing, and I actually just transferred this over to the new armor, is it's got a bunch of slots for like utility belt, ammo belt, and the back.
Yeah,
And so I've just been putting my battle stuff on there.
yeah, that's actually pretty great. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the game for now. At least be online. Great seeing you guys. We'll see you Saturday for episode 90 of Rifted Gamers, The Assault on Odins.
See you Saturday.
Oh, I'm just turning off.